Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been putting off talking about this one for a while now. Not because I didn't want to talk about it, but because I needed to get it right. And now it's time. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Alright, enough talk. Let's get right into it.
Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer initially had an overwhelmingly positive experience with this ultra-wide monitor, describing it as being in a league of its own for its price point. When first purchased, our reviewer noted that its combination of resolution, display technology, and high refresh rate was a package typically found on models costing significantly more. Straight out of the box, the display performed admirably, requiring only minor tweaks to brightness and gamma to achieve a fantastic picture, which contrasted with some other user experiences they had read about. The stand was also highlighted as being of surprisingly high quality with a good range of motion, and the customizable light on the back was a pleasant, understated surprise. However, the initial experience was not without minor flaws. The packaging arrived quite beat up, and upon opening it, this client discovered a strange white powdery substance and some greasy fingerprints on the unit itself. This immediately planted a seed of doubt about whether the monitor was truly brand new. Furthermore, a small plastic cable management clip on the otherwise sturdy stand felt flimsy and cheaply attached. Despite these small gripes, the stunning performance made them easy to overlook for a time. Unfortunately, this satisfaction came to an abrupt end. After about 2 years of use, the monitor completely burned out. The screen flashed pink before shutting off permanently, rendering it useless. Our reviewer was devastated that a display they had invested in couldn't last longer. This catastrophic failure completely overshadowed any of the initial positives, leading them to feel deeply disappointed and to vow against purchasing from the brand ever again.
To get things started, let's hear from our first reviewer.
This reviewer was looking to upgrade their setup, moving from a smaller 29-inch screen to a more substantial 34-inch ultra-wide monitor. The main goal was to get more oomph for PC gaming, specifically wanting a higher refresh rate to take full advantage of their graphics card. Our reviewer made a conscious decision to stick with a 1080p resolution on this wider screen, a smart move to ensure smooth performance without needing a graphics processing unit upgrade for the next few years. For that specific purpose, this display fit the bill perfectly. Concerns about pixel density on such a large screen at this resolution were quickly put to rest. From a normal viewing distance of about 2 feet, the image looks fine, and individual pixels are not noticeable unless one is actively looking for them up close. Beyond gaming, the productivity benefits have been a huge plus. The 21:9 aspect ratio makes it difficult for this user to imagine going back to a standard screen. It comfortably fits 2 applications side by side, effectively eliminating the need for a second monitor and streamlining the workspace. Out of the box, the display was a bit too bright, but a quick calibration within the operating system fixed that, resulting in an awesome picture. While the on-screen menu controls aren't as user-friendly as some other brands, our reviewer got the hang of them after a little use. This client doesn't use the built-in speakers, but notes that monitor speakers are rarely impressive anyway. There's also a neat but non-essential feature, a small, optional projector that can shine a logo onto the desk. Overall, this monitor is considered a fantastic bargain, offering great value for both immersive gaming and enhanced productivity. It's a purchase this client would happily make again.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer wanted to share their experience with this ultra-wide monitor. Initially, they were using a standard 1920x 1080p display at 60Hz and decided to upgrade, and they were blown away. While the resolution is still 1080p, the upgrade to 2560x 1080p and a 100Hz refresh rate has made gaming much smoother and more enjoyable for this client. They noted that while it's not a super high refresh rate display, it's more than adequate for their casual gaming needs. Beyond gaming, our reviewer also found this monitor beneficial for tasks like video editing. The expanded screen space allows for better navigation within programs like Adobe Premiere and Sony Movie Studio, making it easier to scrub through footage and pinpoint specific locations. However, the reviewer did point out a few drawbacks. The built-in speakers are apparently quite poor, so an external sound system is essentially a necessity. This client was disappointed to discover it lacks picture-by-picture or picture-in-picture functionality, a feature present on other models in the same lineup. This reviewer was hoping a firmware update might add this, but to their knowledge, that hasn't happened. Despite these shortcomings, this client still highly recommends this monitor as an entry point into ultra-wide gaming and basic video editing. They felt the size wasn't overwhelming, and for the right price, it represents excellent value. One last piece of advice: the reviewer suggests avoiding the included S-light for the display. This caused issues that disappeared when the light was removed.
If this video helped you out, give it a like and hit subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.